Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Stay Fishy Friday.
Yeah, I'm like the black sheep of the family here. I get no chair. I'm left on this little tiny stool.
He's not allowed to talk much.
Yeah. What is this?
Sit up, pumpkin.
You just got my head in here. What's up?
Sit up.
I am.
Get out of the pool.
Yeah, she's trained.
Sit in the big boy chair, pumpkin. Oh, how funny. All right, so tonight we're going to have a good time. We've got guests you don't know. We have Skylar with us, and we have Skylar's second cousin, Philip. Okay? Cousin, right? Not brother. I messed that up before.
Second.
See, he don't even like Skylar. He's like, I'm her second cousin.
Second cousin by marriage.
By marriage.
Since removed.
Yeah.
Cousin once removed.
So anyway,
We got more of the Greek side.
we've got a little topic to talk about real quick. This thumbnail. Now, I just put out a thumbnail because it's a cool picture.
Clickbait.
People, Josh, says that that's clickbait and then blah, blah, blah. No, we do not have an albino fly river turtle. This is Rod's. If you remember her from his tank in Florida, this was Rod's, albino fly river turtle. I just thought it was a beautiful picture, and it looks like she's talking.
What was her name?
Sheila.
No, that's his regular.
Sheila was the albino one.
No, Sheila's the regular fly river.
Okay. So what do you say the name is?
The albino one, wasn't it like Flappy?
I got my guard up.
It was Bubba, by the way.
Bubba? Okay.
Yes.
I got you, kid. If anyone raised kids, you got to be on guard at all times.
I just want to shout out this comment, Austin McGoldrick. He said, Josh is the legend. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God!
You're
Really?
only reading your thing.
Really?
Damn right. That's called favoritism at its finest.
Look, I built this channel with Josh for Josh because that's what Daddy and son did together. His older brother, we built a car together. Me and Josh built this channel together. So
what you're telling me, and according to the people, you created a legend.
I created a legend when I had you. Okay, how about that? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that? We can move on now.
Well, Josh.
Okay, so anyways, the drinking word tonight. I liked having everybody, every time Big Rich drank, you guys drink. I like that.
Every time Philip drinks.
No. Every time Big Rich drinks, you guys drink. But there's also a drinking word. Tonight, we're going to be talking about different things.
Like how your son is a legend?
Your son's a legend, so the drinking word is legend.
Fine by me.
I don't like that. It's too long. How about okay? That's only 2 words. My son is okay.
You know what is too long?
What?
Your damn mullet.
So anyways, thank you guys for coming to Stay Fishy Friday. You guys know it's the only time I get to actually go out and have fun and hang out with you guys, my fishy family. I love it. And, we've been thinking about for so long now, changing the format to where we're just informative and talking about fish and this and that, like all the other channels. But you know what? This is the only day I get to hang out with you guys and have fun. I don't get to go out. I don't get to go hang out at bars or friends' houses or nothing. I never leave this house, except for every once in a while I have, 12 hours that I can spare if I don't go to sleep. Then I can go with Reaper on a rescue. And I work, So this is my only night of the week to get out and have fun.
This is where a choice comes into play. I see you're, holding on with your death grip and not letting go. You're like, this is mine.
I do got that G.I. Joe.
And
Kung Fu grip.
you have to sit back and you have to think, and you gotta like talk to yourself, sit you down like you're having a midlife crisis intervention or something. Set yourself in a nice dark room, maybe some padded walls.
This kid.
And
This is family love right there.
This will give you a break too. I tell you.
have to sit there and think and be like, all right, do we want to keep this on the personal level and not grow, or do you want to go a more professional
Rich just picked
level?
up his cup. Drink.
You didn't say legend, so I'm not
Legend.
See, if Big Rich's drink, you drink, or if somebody says legend, you drink.
Mm-mm,
Yes, on.
I didn't hear it. But back to what I was saying, you got to make a choice whether you want to take this professional and keep growing and hit that 1 million subscriber mark, or keep this
So,
a
okay,
personal channel.
Hitting that 1 million subscriber mark would mean a lot to us for this reason. Right now, we're paying for everything, and then there's a lot of people that help out and send in donations and stuff like that. But we're by no means living off of donations. This is we're paying for it out of our money that we make on YouTube. Well, everyone else on the planet that has a YouTube channel, it's their money and they spend it on whatever they want. We spend it on the rescue. And if we were making big money like that, like Paul Cafaro, Zach Ketchumall, Mike, what's his name? Slam,
Catch them all.
Joey
Slam. We got Coral Reef 12G. We got who's the our buddy that builds all the plants.
Serpa Design.
Tanner Serpa Designs. We got Greg Woodstock. All these people are making big money on their YouTube stuff. And
we were both wrong. His name was Fella and not Bubba.
oh, okay. To see what I get for listening to you. So, anyways, my point is, we've got a lot of these YouTube buddies that are making, $50K a month or more, and we make $3,000 now, and it's barely covering the cost, and we have to work hard to get it to cover the cost, and then it's not coming out of my rental money, which goes to my normal bills. So we're over here barely getting by, and we're doing everything we can to help out the situation. And we love all the don't think we're not appreciative for the donations and stuff like that. We love all that, and we love that you guys want to be involved and do that kind of stuff too. So thank you guys. But I'm saying, if we were making the $50K a month by having 1 million or 2 subscribers, do you know what I could do for this rescue? We could no, seriously.
I understand, but
let me finish.
Reel this back in.
Well, let me finish it then. We could get a whole like a public aquarium type thing, a building, and then have all this room and all these tanks and all this stuff, and actually have more. And all the tanks that we have on the floor, we can have up on stands to where it looks better. Could you imagine all of our tanks in a row with a wall built around them, and we had access from the pathway behind them, like any public aquarium? That would be so much better. So I mean, we could really do some stuff. All the extra rock and gravel and stuff like that, the decorations and bigger filtrations and better filtrations, and we've done everything we could by building ourselves and learning off of like King of DIY. We learned to make our own filtration, and we do it. And it's like a hillbilly operation, but it's working great.
Some would call it B grade.
B grade, okay. We
wanna
could
get
step
to
up
A
to A grade if we could, get more, people. So I do want to be more professional and make more, but I don't want to give up my Friday nights with my friends. This is our Stay Fishy Friday. These people get to hang out with Big Rich and drink with Big Rich, and sometimes even see Big Rich get too drunk.
See, but that's the
It's
thing.
happened. I picked up a toilet paper roll thinking it was my cup, and I tried drinking out of it.
But that's the thing. No professional on the face of this planet is seen drinking out of toilet paper rolls, and if they are, they're in the tabloids for bad exposure.
No, that's called honesty, though. I think people.
We are real.
appreciate that.
Real is
There's,
That's what differs us from everybody else. We are real. You see what you get.
I
You
wanted
get
to
what
ask
you
that
see.
because-
I understand that, but you're wrong. There is a certain level you can still be real with your people
Okay,
without.
so you're saying like raw fishing. He's got 3.8 million followers, but then you watch his videos and he's like so overacting. I mean, he's a friend of mine. Franklin Seaver is a buddy of mine, but I don't want to go that route and
I'm
be
not
so
telling you to. That's being
overacting,
fake.
and being
You
fake. I
can
don't
be
want to do that.
yourself and be real while being professional. Being professional is taking that extra step.
We are
but then
professional
bring
6
more
days a
people.
week.
Everybody's saying just keep it real, Rich.
See, they're here with me.
Hey, do you guys want to hashtag free Skylar?
No. That is
No.
highly.
You are contained on the Friday Night Fishy Friday.
Hashtag free Skyler.
They've seen you freed, and you ate bugs. You swore like a trucker. Your
That's
mother
what
called
they
up
say.
complaining.
All right, there's 2 super chats.
It's actually the same guy chimed in for $10 and wanting to know how Josh's head is from the mirror spec, and it was my nose, and I thought it was broke for about 20 minutes, but
What's the
I'm fine.
funniest thing ever? He's sitting there and he's telling me, come on,
You
come
hit
on,
me
come on.
with a bus. Put it in layman terms, you hit me with a bus.
Oh, people
To straighten
wait.
that out. To
Hit-
straighten
wait,
that out.
let-
I had your turn.
Did
Now
you-
I'm going to say this.
Did you hit me with the bus?
No, I did not.
Yes or no?
You were
Bullshit.
directing me, telling me come
Lies.
closer or farther away from the gutter, and you're standing there and you're like, okay, come on, Dad, come on, Dad. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at the mirror. And the mirror comes by and goes to Josh's face.
So the mirror's attached to what?
No, wait. This mirror hits Josh in the face as he's looking at this. The mirror hits him, and he looks at me with this evil look. I
You
just
did-
busted out
you
laughing.
started bleeding from your
It
nose.
turned his face. He was so mad.
Well, you
You
told
could
me-
tell at that minuscule of a
You told
second,
me-
he wanted to hit somebody.
No, you told me I hit Josh a little bit with the bus. And then so Josh
I did not say that.
No, he comes in holding something.
I
under
hit
his
Josh with the
nose.
bus. I did not say that.
You said I hit him a little bit. You were downplaying the situation. You hit him a lot of it with the bus.
But the bus is a black mirror. Me and him are both. I'm watching him. He's watching the gutter. Why would he not see this thing coming at him to hit him? It's here's the thing. Maybe move your head back a little bit and let the bus go by.
Okay, Brooke Holly says, honestly, Josh, you are wrong. Love the old ways. You have changed so much, but I don't watch all the videos anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and take that. That's constructive criticism. I appreciate your comment. What I'm going to tell you is you are actually wrong. The views on the channel are up. The subscriber count's up. The money's
is true.
up. Everything in the analytics is up ever since we changed our format. We're getting more people coming in to do the channot, more views.
And we didn't
longer
change
view
much. We
duration.
just changed the time it gets put
Mhm.
out. And then we're putting out one less video a week.
Yeah.
Instead of every other day, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday now.
Yeah.
And it's easy because
It's
easier.
actually more content. I'm putting out a short video every day on top of
You're
it.
putting out shorts on 2 shorts a day
Sometimes.
on top of these videos. So yeah, there's a lot more content going out.
It's just I think there is a
Brooke, we
clash.
know you. We love you. We know you're a dedicated follower and you love us. You will watch our videos. Don't stop watching the videos, girl. Don't do
I
that.
think there is a clash because there is a big divide on the internet of. I'm not trying to call everyone here who doesn't watch shorts old, but there's the old way and there is the new way, and there's two different.
Shorts definitely help
There's
us.
two different crowds of people on YouTube. The people who watch the shorts don't watch the long format videos because that's not what they're interested in. And the people who watch the long format don't know about shorts because they're not used to it. They don't like it.
Right.
So, you're getting two different ends of the spectrum.
I
and
tell
for
you
the
what, if you'd
people,
watch them, they're interesting. They're very interesting.
it's actually better content than our long video content because I can go in and say, here's an update on this fish you guys have been wanting. Here's 30 seconds, a minute
Well,
of
not
that
only
fish.
You,
And you're done.
you put out the whole long content video,
Mhm.
and then you take the best of it and put it in a 30-second short.
Sometimes.
So you
Very
see,
rare.
the most catching part of that video in a 30-second short.
Rarely.
But we need our people to watch the long videos to have the ads, make us money.
Yep.
So I mean, I watch them both. I mean, they're great.
Just on a single short video, now it doesn't really do much for the revenue side of it, but what it does is, I got a video with say 8 million views, and we picked up, several thousand followers from just that one short video. He is really annoying.
Dude, he went in today
Yeah,
and got his shots, and he has been stoned since he's been here.
He's
He
been
is just
mean.
laying there like a dead cat, and if you try and pick him up, he's like.
Okay, your public awaits.
So he's high as can be. Listen to him.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
He's
saying,
supposed to
"Put
get
me
neutered
down."
on Monday.
He got all his shots today, and he is Not happy.
I think I should take a bath.
Take him back.
Yeah, Loki doesn't want to say hello today.
All right.
Trying to reach him on big range.
There's that.
Take that away.
AZ Fish Room, $2. He's like, so what you're saying is so Josh got hit by the short bus.
That's a good one.
Let's make a note here. My dad was driving the short bus.
You were the one that got hit by it, though.
That's a good one.
I'd rather be hit by it than driving it.
Really? Because the person that sits there
Only
and is like,
special people ride the short bus.
right, and you were getting ready to get on, but you got hit by the mirror, so you were all like, you were pissed, couldn't get a word out.
Hey, you hit me with a bus. I will
Okay,
never forget.
do you want me to
day-
bring up how you took my car and hit my other car with my car?
That was my brother.
Well, that was your brother. That's right. You're right. What did you do to me? You did something to me. I
All
forget
right.
what it was.
Ohio Fish Rescue. If I block the ads, do you guys still get revenue?
No.
I would imagine not.
You have to at least let them play, a few seconds, whatever, and then you can skip them once the skip thing comes up. So I think it's 5 seconds. Then you can skip them, and we still get ad revenue. But you know what's a good thing? Go to sleep at night, turn on our channel, and just let it play all night, and then all the ads play all the way through, and you're no worse for wear. You wake up in the morning, and we got the new video on. Good to go. Oh, and all these people complaining that they don't like we're putting it out at noon. All you got to do. Skip one day, don't watch it at noon, and then tomorrow watch it at 6 o'clock before you go to work, 7 o'clock, whatever it is. And then you will forever have your OFR in the morning just like it was. It's a real simple thing to do.
Dominic, $5 says, "Hey, Richo, Josh, and Tyler. Here's a huge $5
Tyler?
Yeah, no, I'm messing around. Says
Oh,
Tyler.
okay.
Huge $5 Aussie dollars. Awesome channel. Well,
Thank
thanks
you.
for
Thank
watching,
you.
bud.
Appreciate that. But the best was calling her Tyler. So you Philip, you've
Yeah.
been here one whole day now.
Yes.
What did you think of the place walking
Yeah,
through?
first reaction.
I could not stop spewing adjectives. I mean, unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Even in public aquariums,
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything. The collection is just amazing.
Awesome.
The conditions are amazing. The fish are happy. They're living their best life, and that's what I want to see.
I like that.
That's
Living
exactly
their
what I want.
best life. I like that.
Do you want to say a little bit about what you do and your organization that you have?
Yeah. So last year I lived an entire year on a 30-foot yacht sailboat, and that I had converted to all electric propulsion, and I anchored it out in the Fort Pierce Inlet, Fort Pierce, Florida. And I'm basically a fish. I think I was a fish in my past life, and so every day I was under the water, looking at the fish, interacting with the fish, and I remember how that water used to be 30 some years ago when I was a teenager. The seagrass was really long. It was great. I used to catch seahorses and triggerfish, and it was just a paradise. We've lost about 95% of that seagrass. And so I thought, what can I do to help the seagrass come back? And so I started doing some citizen science, laying down some grids, monitoring the seagrass, moving away the algae growths that were covering the seagrass. And I saw the seagrass coming back and the fish were returning. I was very happy.
You made a difference.
I made a difference. Unfortunately, the hurricanes Ian and Nicole came through and taught me a lesson. And that lesson was, it's all about water quality, stupid. And so unfortunately, the water became really dark with inflows from the canal systems in Florida. Fresh water flowed into the inlet and just blotted out the sun for about a month or two, and it killed the seagrass. So now I'm on the warpath to try to change the water and stop the water from coming into
That's
the
a
inlet.
big change, though.
Yes. So I've just been meeting with local local officials, state representatives,
Right.
trying to get things done. I've got a proposal out there, but if you want to see that proposal, go to www.fpirp.org. That stands for Fort Pierce Inlet Restoration Project. And you'll be able to see all the science that I've done, all the study.
And this is all on your own. This is what you do.
This is just me, but I got to
Side
give
project.
Well, see, everybody can make a difference. Is what I'm saying.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a one-man band, but
Right.
everybody can make a difference out there. And that's the beauty of it.
Well, what
But I
they
gotta
don't
give-
realize is the algae when it grows on top like that.
Yeah,
And I was telling you that algae actually makes a good difference.
you're right.
You brought up this. When it grows on top like that, it's a big seedbed of algae.
Yes,
It's covering the light, and all the seagrass dies underneath.
that's correct, and that's what was going on. Before I forget it, I got to give a shout out to those that have. I stand on the shoulders of giants. Krista Stone with Marine Cleanup Initiative. She's done wonders for me, putting me out there in the public sphere. I got to give out a shout out to her. She's very much involved in helping cleaning our local lagoon, the ocean. Very involved in.
Now, see, in Florida, there's 1,000 million people.
Mhm.
You're one of hardly anybody making a change.
Yeah.
If everybody would try and make a little change.
We're the Millers.
You're the Millers.
That's right.
Meet the Millers,
That's
guys.
A million people doing a little bit adds up to a lot.
A couple
Did-
people have already linked your organization.
Didn't the Millers crash their bus too?
They did.
Oh, I crashed somebody's truck.
We got
What's
AZ
up?
Fish Room $5 says you said videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? There was no video today. We
There
said
wasn't.
Mondays and Wednesdays are guaranteed. There's a live on Friday and sometimes extra content, extra long form video on Friday. If either him or me has extra content to put out.
We'll put it out.
And then there's a
So
short
mostly-
every day.
It's 2/3 of the time Friday has got a long video and the live stream. I didn't get to it this week. We've been so busy, and Skylar can attest to this. We've been doing so much, and
She just killed me.
but are we ready to move
Every
on now?
time I look on the internet, all right, if it's not, problems wrong with the world, it's Skylar hurting herself.
With those TJ. It's TJ hurting me.
No. I think you should show them your toe.
Guys, here you
It should
go.
come with a warning.
It is black and blue, as you can see. I had to go to the urgent care. Should I say what happened?
The doctor said that toe's going to come off.
Yeah,
That
they said
toenail.
the toenail's going to come off. It might not ever
They
grow back
drilled a
again.
hole through it.
Yeah, they had to drill a hole through it. I had to it was hurting so bad, I took a poker and I went underneath my toenail about a third of
Well,
the
I
way.
dug and went left and right, and she ended up taking the same thing and poking it straight through. I'm like,
Like
Do
a
that, do
third
it.
of the way, halfway through my toenail, I was like, it's hurt
and then
so
all that
bad.
blood came out, and she was so much happier.
But
Right?
then it hurt again the next day, so I had
I'll
to go to
tell
the urgent
you,
care.
one of the worst pains is going through your own nail into the nail
Uh-huh.
bed and releasing blood.
No,
I've
that was
done it.
that was the best feeling of my life. That was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. You can ask Rich. Rich, I was nonstop.
I was tired of hearing about it.
All right, we got Nick Pacheco again, $5 says, is there a way to become a member? Yes, if you go to
Wait,
the
we didn't say what happened.
YouTube page, right under it should be a button that says join, or if you click a members content video, there should be a button to join. If you are on iPhones, I'm not sure why it does not work. You will have to go to an internet browser to become a member.
Can I explain what happened to the toe?
Hold up.
Can I explain?
Do you guys remember when I had walked by Skylar and she's like, "Can you help me putting this back in?" And I'm like, "You got it out. You can put it back in. It's simple. It's a drawer. Put it back in, Skylar." And everybody laughed about that. She was putting it back in when she dropped the metal grate onto her
what happened
toenail.
before that? And what happened before that? Can I tell both parts?
Hurry up. Sure.
Okay, so first of all, TJ flew off randomly, even though I've used the vacuum. I was using the vacuum. He flew off. I freaked out, and so I dropped the metal thing on my toe, and so I freaked out looking for him. I finally found him. Can I tell the rest of this part?
Go on.
All right, so then I was like, oh no, he's in a tank. Thankfully, well, he was still kind of in a tank.
He
Well,
was in
we
our
found out
sump, the
we
big
found
pool in the fish room.
we found out TJ could swim.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
We found out TJ can swim though.
I know that they can
Yeah,
swim.
he went on the side edge, and so I went to go get him off. And so I've seen everybody else because he loves men. So I went to go pick him up from the backside, and he bit the hell out of me too. On top of that, and so I was not
I've
concerned
taught you
my
about
toe
that,
at all.
right?
Yeah, you have taught me about that, but did I listen?
You cannot grab a bird around his body. You will
I
get
went to
bit.
the back part.
He will reach down.
I
and
did.
punch you.
Every man does it. TJ does not
No.
like men.
Did
TJ
you
hates
did you
women.
see the way I did it?
That's how I tried to
I
do
took
it.
the stick, put it
That's
at
how
his
I tried to
chest,
do
and
it.
pushed him backwards.
Oh,
He had no choice but to
I'm
stand
not
up
a
on
bird
the
person.
stick.
This is
I'm
the
showing
first
you
bird
now.
I've ever dealt
You
with.
should learn, and now you know.
Well, now I know not to deal with TJ.
No, should have learned how to deal with TJ.
TJ likes men. TJ's a
That
woman
has
hater.
nothing to do with it.
He's an incel.
It has nothing to do with it. I walk in, I grab the net, I hold the net, I take the handle,
tried
I
that
put
with
it under the
10 minutes
bird.
before you.
No,
Hey.
you.
Where did you put them 5 boxes that were on the table yesterday? The little lights.
They're back on the right next to the 150 on them shelves.
Alright.
So I take the thing and I push into the bird's chest right by his feet. He's going to fall backwards. He has no choice but to step onto that. And I pick him up and I put him in his cage. She's like, "How did you do
Wait,
that?"
somebody
Stop, Scott.
somebody asked what was on the menu tonight. Oh, I can try the gefilte fish. I can make Philip try gefilte fish. Philip, do you want
We
to try
didn't plan
gefilte
on
fish?
nothing like that.
I'm doing Fear
Alright.
Factor 2. What do I win? What's my prize?
You get to swim with the fishes.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. We gotta do that tomorrow too. You gotta swim tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
Have
Love
yeah.
the fish. Love the fish. It's all about the fish.
So yeah, that's what happened to my toe, but I can barely walk on it now. I screwed
If you
myself
barely
up.
hit it with the screening, the metal that went above the tray, so the bird poops, it goes through the metal and it goes into the tray. And she pulled them both out. So in putting them both back, she ended up dropping the screening on her
No, I
toe,
dropped the
and it
tray
bounced
with my foot.
right onto her. The tray weighs nothing. It's super light. You drop
the
the.
heavier thing I dropped on my foot.
That's
all I
the
know.
screen. Yes. Now she dropped that, and it bounced off her toe, and it was no big deal. It wasn't until the next day she's like, my toes turned purple red. Should I worry about this? And I'm like,
And then
yeah.
you were like, no, it's gonna be fine. And I was like, okay.
Mm-mm,
And I was like,
mm-mm.
hey, look at this now. And you were like, what the? I don't have to say that word. I was like, what the flap?
Right.
That's what happened.
All right, guys, please go hit that like button. There's 290 in the chat and only 30 likes here.
Yeah, so that's what happened to my foot. But I mean it just comes with part of the job. That's why we sign waivers coming here.
She signed a waiver.
Oh yeah, Rich made sure of that.
I've seen her coming. She was tripping up the driveway as she was coming in. Oh, you got to sign a waiver.
Yeah, I'm the reason why you guys have to sign waivers. So you're welcome.
All right. Figure out how many minutes it's in, and we'll start the Tracy update. And let me change this background real quick.
Let me
And
see, we're
we'll
in
get the
30
Tracy
minutes.
update on it.
We're in. Give me 1 second so I can get past this ad.
There she is. There's our Tracy. So this week she's gotten better. She's not sick like she was. She's still hanging on a little bit, but me and Mara's got it under control. And our Tracy, she's doing so good. Now, every time I change her. Okay, look. Let me explain this. We had this one lady, which I am so mad at her. Loyal to the end, but then, she's like, well, I don't like that Rich talks about changing her diaper. How is this girl ever going to wake up and show her face? She's going to show her face just fine. Okay. If I woke up and she was changing my diaper all these years, I'd be like, I love this woman. She kept me from dying. She brought me back to life. That's how I'm going to go.
Tracy was so good last night.
The point is, I change her diaper, I do this and that, and now, we've got a routine we've been doing. So when I change her and I got her legs up, because I have to bring her legs up and I have to take one knee and push it open and prop the other knee here so that I can get the diaper between the center and up front. And then I let go of her knees and tell her to put her legs down. Well, now she's doing this on her own. Like she's like catching in with us, I'm like, okay, hon, put your legs down. And she will take her legs from holding them up and she will put them down. And then I'm like, okay, go ahead and stretch. And she turns into this big stretch, and she does it on command every time. I am so happy with that. She's now helping me change her, which is making it easier. And Skylar helps me all the time with changing Tracy, and to the point to where Skylar can actually watch her. I can work outside. Skylar can sit there and watch TV. I can work outside. If something happens, the alarm goes off, Skylar can call me. I can come in, which is making life a lot easier.
If you guys don't see me on the videos, it's because generally I'm watching Tracy so Rich can go and
I
make
can
his
be
videos.
outside, yeah. So things are getting easier, and Tracy's now
She was
working
so good
with us.
last night.
She is.
She was
And
did she
she's
beep
listening.
like once last night?
Yeah, only once, and I didn't have to go out there every 10 minutes like 3 nights ago.
Yeah.
That was crazy 3 nights
I
ago.
was like getting up like left and right, like coming out of my room.
So,
to
anyways,
help her out.
she's getting easier and she's getting less sick, and her oxygen's way better. We don't have to turn it up as much. She's breathing better. She's doing. I mean, all around everything's better, and and the fact that she's listening more. Like when I lay her down, she looks right at me. I mean, dead square in my eyes. I'm like, "Hi, honey. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." I feel that I'm actually talking to her, not at her. And if I turn on the bright light above her head, she goes and looks at it. I cover her face. I'm like, honey, you can't look at them lights, So I take a little washcloth and I put over her face to where she don't stare at that light, which is right above her head. But sometimes we really need that light when we're doing things for the doctor, or looking at like her scar from the acid burn. It's healing up so well and doing so good, not infected at all. We're doing really good with that, and it's down to only about yay big around. That's all. It's very small now, and all the redness has gone down, and we used to have to use two big 6x6 gauze bandages. Now we're down to only using one 4x4, and it's good. So we have to keep putting on this Aquaphor stuff on her open skin part, and it's down to only about yay big around. So it's getting better, and it's closing up, and the healing looks amazing. Like you might not even see it,
Yeah, it's barely anything now. I mean,
Yeah, it's doing a lot better.
it
and
looks like it's almost next to nothing. How you
but the
describe
point
it.
is how well she's working with me.
Oh no, she's been great with both of us. Even when I'm like, "Hey Tracy," when I go
It's
in
like
and
you're talking
help-
to her and she's understanding.
No. I used to talk at her. Now I'm talking to her. Whenever I come out here and help with her, I'm talking to her. I'm not talking at her.
Right. So she's doing really good. And I feel, and even the nurse said so. She's so intuitive and like with us, not like she's a zombie and we're talking at her. She's like there with us. She's understanding. She's hearing us. She's listening to us, and it just makes my heart just so happy.
I told you the other day, but you weren't in here for it. I kept telling Tracy, I was like, "Hey Tracy, like, if you can look at me, look this way, look this way." And I kept going to both sides of the bed, and she kept following with me with her eyes and stuff. And I was like totally having a full-on conversation with Tracy.
Nice.
And then when you came out, she
but
stopped doing it. She don't
But
like
I'm going to say this:
not to be more than you now.
you can have a conversation with a brick wall for hours.
Oh no, she was looking at me. No, she
I'm
was
just
following
saying,
me around.
You
No, she was following me around.
talking awful lot.
Okay, I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. Tracy likes me more now.
So Tracy likes Skylar more than me now. But the thing is, she's getting so intuitive and like on it and working with us. I mean, before it used to be she'd cough and she'd cross her legs, and we're trying to do that, and she's fighting us. She don't fight us no more. She's working with us and helping us do what we need to do to change her and help her.
Well, do you remember when I first came here, how it would take both of us and both of our strength to like move her legs open? Yeah, when we would change her diaper out.
No, she's working with me now.
No, now it's like I can do it on my own.
Well, you don't change your diaper.
Well, I've helped out with it, but it's still like
You
I can
think
still.
You can do it on your
No,
own?
no, I'm still saying like if you ask me to hold her legs open, I can still do that for you while you're doing it. But beforehand, it was both of us like pushing her legs.
Yeah, he was fighting us big time.
But
And when you're taking care of somebody, the last thing you want is them to fight you. I'm trying to, let's say it's a number 2 and it's messy everywhere. I'm trying to clean this up. and she's coughing and she's spreading her legs wherever she wants, and you're like, ah, you know. It's much nicer now that she's working with us.
Mari didn't
Or
like
it's
this.
great.
Remember the first time when I tried to change Tracy with one of her diapers and I was gagging?
Yeah,
And
she couldn't be in the room. She was like,
Mara was like,
I'm but then Mara was changing her. Mara was like, get out. You're making me gag.
and
Get
Mara
out.
was gagging too.
So both girls were gagging in there, and I'm like, what's going on in here? I wake
And then
up.
Mara gagging made me gag, and then me gagging made Mara gag. It was no good.
So no, Tracy is doing so much more now, and you know, you can tell when she looks at me, I can tell that she's looking at me, not just looking past me. I mean, when I come to the side of the bed, she looks at me. She turns. It used to be, you know, she'd go like this, and I'd be over here talking to her for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden she'd go like that. No, now when I'm over here talking to her, she'd be straight over turn to me. She turns quickly. You know, she's like on it. She's so much more aware now. And you know, the fact that she listens to me when I tell her to put her legs down and then to stretch and stuff, that's amazing to me because she is listening.
She
So
respects me more now.
I do her hand all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, if I bring her hand up, you know, because we do range of motion. So in range of motion, you got to bring her arm all the way up. Let me get on screen. Bring her arm all the way up, and then you got to bend it back, and then you know you bend your arm in, you bend it up, and then you go down. And you do this so many times until it becomes loose, and she's not, you know, holding on. Well, I also add in when I bring her hand up, I have her grab onto my hand up here, and you know her hand's like this. I'm like, grab my hand, and she'll slowly grab. And next thing you know, I can hold my hand up there, and she's grabbed on, you know, like this. She's grabbed on, and she won't let go. Now I can move her without, you know, grabbing her hand. I can just move her like this, and she holds on to me and doing this. So I know that she's understanding, grab my hand and then hold that. But the problem is once she grabs on and she gets a certain tightness,
Oh,
and
she gets tight now.
right. But
She
I
was
tell
like,
her,
you were like
can I,
Tracy.
listen. So she gets tight and she holds on, and I'm like, okay, Tracy. And I leave go and I don't move her at all. And she calms down and she lets a little loose. I'm like, okay, now grab my hand. That's where I'm expecting her to squeeze. And she's not doing that. That's what we're waiting on. That's one of the main things we're waiting on. That, or, you know, open your eyes or close your eyes or, you know, blink twice. Any of this, anything that she can do can move her to the next. Because right now she's still in a vegetative state. If once the doctor sees that she can understand and listen, she moves up into the minimally conscious state. And now like 5 other programs open up that they can do for her. You know, the home therapy, stuff like that. They won't do now because their programs require that, okay, if she's up and taking 1 step this week, she needs to take 2 steps, you know, in 2 weeks or 3 steps in, you know, a month or whatever. And then they can continue the programs. If she ain't making no progress, then they discontinue the program. But she's not able to do any of that yet because she's not able to, on command, grab my hand or blink or any of that. But she's so close to this. She's listened to me, I don't know how many different times. The problem is, it has to be every time. To where I have a doctor call and I got him on video and I say, Tracy, blink your eyes twice. And she does. Or squeeze my hand and she does. Or, you know, close your eyes. Anything. Whatever works with Tracy, that's what we need. And then boom, she's marked out of the vegetative state and into the minimally conscious state. And that's when they'll open up more programs and send more help out. And we'll have more people here doing more things, you know. So we're waiting on that. We're in a stall spot right now, but we're still seeing Tracy progress. She's still doing things. Like this morning, you know, I was changing her, and you know, she held her both knees up all the way to her chest and held herself there. I'm like, oh my God, you know, I don't have to hold her legs back. She's doing it on her own. She's helping me. It's like she's trying to help us, you know. And I take her feet and I pick her up and I change the diaper and do all this, and you know, she's doing great. She's actually helping, working with us. She's listening and learning and growing, you know, to where, okay, let's say she was a newborn. Now she's a 2-year-old. She hasn't learned as much as a 2-year-old, but she's there. She's helping. She's not fighting no more. She's not just laying there. She's not nothing. She's helping us help her, you know, change her or reposition her or any of this. She's actually helping, which is amazing to me, you know, from the point to where Dr. Kumar said she will never last without these machines. You might as well pull the plug now. You know, that was 2.5, almost 3 years ago. And then within that first week, she worked off of 7 machines, and she was only on her ventilator after that. I wanted to beat that doctor's ass. How dare you make us think that we're being selfish by not pulling the plug? You would have taken all chances away from her. You know, ooh, that, that doctors shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? They should be like, well, look, there's 15% chance of hope. Let's keep on trying. That's what I want to hear from my doctor, right? Or 50% chance or anything. You want to hear that there's hope. Not that doctor, he had, my kids were there, you know, everybody in the room was bawling and crying. You know, it's over. She's gone. You know, it was horrible. I never want to live through that again. And the fact that, you know, after he left, another doctor came in. Stop it. Oh my God. There's never a real moment with you guys. The fact
Well,
was,
you're bringing, you know, the mood down, some sappy, some crying. I'm bringing it back up and laughter.
it's true though.
You allowed nothing
This-
better
this-
in the household.
This doctor, you know, came in after Dr. Kumar left, and he goes, look, it's possible that, you know, she has a swollen brain, and it shows things on the CAT scan. Let's give her till next Friday. Let's give her another CAT scan, and let's see how she's doing. You know, does she have brain activity? Does she have no activity? We'll decide then. And that doctor gave us some hope. And you know what? That's all we needed, because in that first week, she worked off of 7 of those machines, which Dr. Kumar said if she got off any one of those machines, she would die. She worked off of all 7, and then she was only on the ventilator at the end of the week. Her body had taken over, taken care of itself and everything. And, you know, then we got the CAT scan, the swelling had gone down, and she has plenty of brain activity. She's still there. That doctor gave us hope. That doctor needs a star on his refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
Gold star.
Yeah, gold star. So that's the way doctors should be. That Dr. Kumar was an asshole. And should never treat anybody. I don't think that doctor should even be in the field because of the way he treats his patients. You know? I mean, if you're there to give people hope and to help and to help the people out and save lives, well, then do your job and then give hope. But don't go telling people that there's no hope for this patient. Let her die. Your mother would be dead right now if I'd listened to him. She'd be gone and over with. She's out there fighting, and she's still coming back more and more every day. Every week we see something new she does. You know, she is learning. She is coming back. So that doctor's, you know, what a piece. You know, that's like me being a fish saver, and I'm going around and I'm saving your fish and I'm bringing them home and I'm throwing them out in the field and letting them die. You know, that's just wrong. That's not what I stand for. It's not what I believe in. It's not what I do.
You don't want me to take Brutus and take him out to a field and then just leave him there?
You stay away from my fish.
Deanna Perry, $20. Sent an emoji, said rage quit. I don't know what y'all were talking about.
What does that mean?
Rage quit when you say, screw this, and you throw it on your controller and said, I'm out of here, I'm done.
Oh yeah, that was gaming.
You say flap this
But
shiz.
what does that have to do with us?
I don't know, I wasn't in here.
They sent it. They sent it in. It was $20.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I hope you didn't quit. I'm sorry if I upset you.
Bob Taylor, $5, says, great stream, great guest. Thank you.
We
Yeah,
love
so-
people that are trying. Anybody. I mean, if we have, let's say there's 5 million people in Florida, and 200,000 of them are trying, it's going to make a difference.
And then somebody else, because it
If
made
one
me feel-
person is trying, it hardly makes any difference at all. You know,
He's making a difference.
he's making a difference because he's getting everybody involved and
He's
spreading the
doing his best,
word.
yeah.
And yes. That's great.
ALP $5 says I'm getting an FRT from Rod. Any tips? So these FRTs that are coming in, they are small, like 3-4 inch. What you
Yeah.
want to remember the most. For one, don't put it into a fish tank. Keep it isolated into its own aquarium. What you want to do is raise the heat upwards between 80-85 degrees. What that's going to do, increase their metabolism and their appetite. They're going to want to eat more. You want to do this because you want to keep them fed. You want to keep them happy. Also, with baby fly river turtles, they are super susceptible to fungal infections. If the
Yes.
fungal infection gets too bad,
No, you got to
They can
treat it
get-
right away.
they can get what's it called, a respiratory infection that can lead to death. And I've seen this happen a lot of times from dirty fish tank water and people who let the fungal infections go too long with no treatment. So
We were actually given a turtle once that already had fungal infections all over him.
half
we
of his
took 'em-
nose was melted
Yeah.
off.
We took him to the vet, and he gave us shots where we had to inject him in this shoulder one day, the next day in this shoulder, the next day in this shoulder, and 3 weeks later, he started to look better, and then he died.
Mm.
It was already too far gone.
Mm.
Yep.
And that's with a vet trying to help him, you know?
And now the next thing I'm going to tell you, to keep the fungal infections away, you want to keep iodized salt in the water. And the reason I tell you to keep them separate from fish, because if you put iodized salt into the water with the fish, you're going to kill them within minutes. So iodized salt kills the fungus in a matter of seconds. And if you keep it a light dose in the water,
We're talking about 3% solution.
yeah, that's you usually. I've got it on my phone. I can
If you can look it up,
real
yeah.
quick.
Let them know the info.
Iodized salt. So I usually do 1 cup per 160 gallons. You can
We've
do the
gone as
math
much
on
as
it.
1 cup for 100 gallons, but that was a non-iodized.
Right. You want to do iodize a cup per 160 gallons. You know, if you can do a little bit of math and figure out your conversion rate on that, but that'll keep your fungal infections at bay and your turtle happy. Once your turtle, so you're going to get him and he's going to have little points on his shell. That is signs of a really premature turtle, and a lot of these turtle breeders sell them at that size because they don't want to incur the death. So they go ahead and say, hey, he's eating, he's swimming, go ahead and sell him. But as soon as his shell grows far enough, them little points or spikes will, form into a nice round shell. At that point, you can then introduce him into your aquarium, and he is safe.
He's
and
stable.
Right. So I
Now,
think that's
another thing is, you get the little baby turtle, and you're feeding them good, you're doing everything great. And then the back of the shell starts turning upwards.
That's if you're feeding them too much protein. That
and you're
can
feeding
be,
too much protein.
that
Yes.
could be from pellets. So you want to find a good balance. You want to feed them either, like massivore or carnivore, a high protein pellet.
Because
so
of
they
babies,
can
later
grow
on,
quicker.
different, right?
But as they grow, you want a nice balanced diet,
You want
fruits,
The
veggies.
floating type of pellets. That way they can come up and get them off the top.
Okay.
I've noticed that the turtle loves, Hubert loves the floating turtles. Remember we had the big, look like Cheetos.
Mhm.
He loved them things. The floating stuff you can actually monitor. You put the sinking stuff goes down, maybe other fish eat it, whatever. But with the floating, you can put in 3 sticks. The turtle will eat the 3 sticks. 6 sticks, 10 sticks, whatever. You can monitor his feeding. You don't want it too high in protein though. It's for babies.
And also, I would do 2 water changes a week because the turtles are nasty. They
As they're
poop
small,
a lot.
yeah.
They eat a lot, consume a lot of food, and all that is going into your
Would
water.
you caress me? Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying,
Absolutely.
he's been waiting his whole time here for that moment.
Hey, you ready for that moment?
Yeah, I was poised.
He took the hair and he started stroking it.
No, it's that damn Pantene. You got the breeze coming through. He's smelling it.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's a big turn on. It's a major turn on.
He said it's a major turn on for him.
Yeah.
Pantene.
Wow.
Antennae, they say down south.
Skylar was worried I wouldn't get along with her cousin, and we had a great time
Oh no,
last
no,
night.
you got along too well together.
Yeah, immediately. Love, immediately.
Yeah, immediate love.
Immediate love. Yeah.
All right.
Bromance. Immediate
The
bromance.
romance.
Kathy Apone sent in $10, $5 for a Tracy update, and another $5 says, "Sorry, Rich. Right when I hit the buy button, you started doing the Tracy update. Hashtag Team Tracy."
Aw, thank you,
Thanks,
Kathy.
Kathy.
You know, Kathy was part of the whole situation when we had the terrible mod around, and you know she actually quit us, and then she came back, and that mod is gone. You know, Joey's here.
Joey Mullins said,
What's up, Joey?
he
Oh
said,
no, he heard the bromance thing.
Where's
Joey's
Samara?
jealous
He
now.
said, "Who the
Where's
F is this
Samara?
guy sitting besides Rich? Rich, you slut."
No,
That's my question.
no.
Joey.
Not my boy Joey.
The switch teams.
Hey, Joey's my first love. Okay.
Yeah, Tamara's my first love now.
I get sloppy seconds. Is that the thing?
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Hazy Fish from
Joey, we love you, brother.
says,
Says too much.
"King of DIY, Big Rich knows no one can replace you." You know, all I can picture right now is Joey staring at his screen. It's raining outside, and it's like, all by myself.
Joey, you know
Joey, you
can't
can
be
never be
slut
replaced,
shit.
brother. You are my bro.
Where's Tamara though?
Last night we had Joey on the phone for like an hour, and then Tamara
I
on the
was
phone
talking
with
to
her,
Tamara.
and we're both talking smack about each other. You know? Me and Joey are talking smack about them. They're talking smack about us, and we can hear each other in the same room. We ended up all going to FaceTime. It was funny.
OG Foster said, "I spent over $1,400 on my sick dog that died yesterday."
Oh,
that
I'm so
happened.
sorry. Oh my goodness.
She said, "So
That's
no
horrible.
super chats for a while, but I may post a new Limerick anyway, though. We'll be looking for it."
Yes. Don't worry about the super
Yeah,
chats.
sorry
I
for
mean,
your loss.
I'm so sorry for that. You know, that's like losing a sister, a
100%.
brother, a family member. You know,
100% fair.
that's horrible. That's horrible. And you know, spending that kind of money trying to save them, now you're kind of like slapped in the wound. You know.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, but you know what? You tried. You're a good person.
That's right.
You tried. That's all that mattered. Forget that money. Forget what it could have done. You tried, and,
Yep.
and it shows to everybody here. You're a good person.
100%.
So while we're on the topic of updates, I'm gonna do a lore update, and my little girl is doing so good.
Is she?
She is standing up.
She's wanted. Does she say grandpa yet?
She
She
said,
wanted to come visit grandpa.
"Dad and Mama," and a bunch of other gibberish.
But she wants to come visit grandpa.
And she's crawling around, getting into everything.
Oh my goodness, she is so adorable.
She's up on all fours. She's standing. She's pulling herself up. We haven't came in the room yet and seen her standing in her crib type stuff. But if you like stand her up on her feet and lean her against something, she'll put her hands out and she'll just stand there. Absolute adorable.
That's her.
Oh, so cute.
Just a little
Look at
granddaughter.
that.
Look at her. She's so adorable.
Nothing like your grandbaby.
Yes, look at that face. She
She's
got
the
the big
cutest.
blue eyes. Oh
You
my
got
God.
lucky, Josh. You and Brittany had the cutest daughter ever.
There is no rhyme, reason, explanation that a legend would not have an adorable child.
You knew this was
Get
coming.
this through your thick skull. I am a legend, all right? The one and only. And
That's the jokes right there. All of you guys.
You know
listen
why?
to this.
You know why? You
Do
think
you
you're a
see
legend?
this? I make adorable babies.
I think
Show
Brittany
the
makes
picture.
adorable babies.
Yeah, she does.
You're just a byproduct of it.
Me and Brittany make adorable babies.
No.
That's pretty adorable.
This kid knew at an early age he was a legend. You know how?
Fuck you.
There it is.
Slap
Skylar.
That's the first one.
Love you. No, that's not the.
I took him.
That was my
Not even good.
eardrum.
I took him and his mom to the
Oh,
Pink
man.
Floyd concert,
Yeah.
and then afterwards, well, actually, he wasn't there yet. Afterwards, I got in a fight with some guy that was beating up his girlfriend, and I tore him a new asshole, you know. And then, you know, the whole crowd was like, "Oh my God, that
Oh,
uppercut
that's
was
what you're
crazy."
into.
well, no, he had him and his brother there, and his brother come over to try and join while I'm messing up his brother for hitting this girl. And then he comes over. Now I'm getting these two guys in my face. So what I ended up doing was I uppercut the one, and then I elbowed the other one, and they both dropped like instantly. And the crowd was like, "Whoa!" So they
So
backed
Big
up.
Rich was legend.
They backed up and they backed up the crowd, and I got in my car. Me and Tracy got in our car, and we're driving, and they stopped traffic and they let us out and
You were a
everything.
legend?
Hold up. So then we go home, and I'm fooling around with Tracy, and I'm like, that's a boy.
So you were a legend.
And that's how Josh was born. He was a legend.
Wow.
Everybody has to take like
Wow.
5 shots for that hole.
Here you go. There
Jim
you go.
Cheesley, $20 says in Toby,
Oh,
OBG's dog's name. Here's for Toby.
There you go. Here's a Toby. There's a Toby, everybody. I don't wish that on anybody. Nah, that's pain,
Yeah.
That's like losing your child before. No parent should outlive their child. I couldn't imagine if you, Richard, was to die before me, I would just want to lay down and die. I couldn't handle the pain. I would not. I'm not strong enough. I can't. I wouldn't.
Alrighty, so we are caught up on super chats.
Okay, so we can take the fishy questions now. Yes, let's answer some fishy questions. Any way we can help you guys.
Do you know when I sit back here at boat said legend, legend, legend?
Are
Here
you
we go.
are you even like speaking English over there? You're
Legend,
like
legend,
slurring every third word.
Legend, legend, legend.
Hey, people are saying the drinking words. Drink up, son.
Yeah.
How much has she had today?
I stopped. I actually saw. You
This is
can
what I have to deal with
Richard-
every day.
No, Rich can attest to this. I actually stopped drinking, except for on the Friday night live streams.
That's a lie. You
Yeah,
saw it
barely.
yesterday. This is
I
a lie.
had one drink and I got drunk. That was the first time I've had one drink and got drunk in like 5 years.
I'm just saying. I saw you shaking last week, and I was like, you should not
And
drink.
so I was like, okay, I'll listen to you.
And then every
Trust
day
me.
since then, you have snuck a drink.
So
Stuck
So-
anything.
so
Yes, you
so
have.
I've
Bullshit.
brought up the topic of an intervention. Do I need to have an intervention back here?
Yes,
no,
sir.
no,
Yes, sir.
shut up. You
Did you
know
just
how
tell me to shut up?
Joey Mullen says, fish question. Is that guy a good kisser, Rich? Yes or
Oh
no?
my God.
Just answer me. Do you have feelings for him or not?
So we're talking about the online. We're talking about the.
you were talking about.
The king
the
of
Joey.
DIY.
We're talking about, yeah, we're talking about Joey. Yeah. Yeah.
do
He's
you have
funny.
feelings? Do you have
He's
feelings
funny.
for Rich?
Stop it. No.
It was love at first sight.
He said
It
it
was
was love
love
at
at
Joey.
first sight.
You're
100%. I didn't
So
believe
Brittany-
in love at first sight before, but now I do.
You're Brittany?
Yeah, she just messaged me and said, your dad forgot you're a Hotel California.
Oh, that's right. It was not. It was Hotel California. That's what it was.
Nice.
It wasn't. It
How
wasn't
does
the.
Brittany know that?
Because I've told the story many
Like
times.
50 times?
Nice.
You're right, Brittany. I am wrong. Thank you, sweetheart, for correcting me. He was born and bred to Hotel California.
That's how you
Epic.
know
Epic.
things go in one ear and out the other. I didn't even hear that. I didn't even catch it.
You're right. You're just so used to ignoring me.
Damn right.
Okay, let's get back to
Wait, you didn't answer Joey's question. We must
I
know.
just
Is he a
said-
good kisser?
this. I just said let's
The
get back
people
to
wanna
the
know.
king of DIY.
Is my
People
cousin
know.
a good
There's
kisser?
no. Hold up. Before I answer any of this, all right. First, there was Joey.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was Philip.
Joey, we had a great time with. We had a blast. I mean, he is my best bro. He's my ride or die. I
Yeah.
will protect him. I will fight
Are
for
you
him.
Bonnie and
You
Clyde?
shush. We are Bonnie and
And
Clyde.
then tomorrow's
He
coming
is-
next time.
He
Just you
is
wait.
so fucking funny. Okay, I swear, yes.
Just you
He
wait.
is so funny, and we have such a great time together. Okay, he is my other half. He is Joey's my other half. I'm sorry.
Now I'm feeling like the other woman now. I mean, I'm feeling a little jilted here.
He's
We
jealous.
had fun last night, but I'm
But
telling you, if you hung
wasn't
out with
real.
DIY Joey, Oh my God, you would laugh your butt off
Is
too.
that right?
Oh my God.
He is so funny.
If
Oh my
you guys
God.
were all here in the room together, I think I would leave.
No, you wouldn't.
And-
No, I would sleep in
You'd
my
be
car.
incapable of leaving. You'd
I
be
would leave
laughing.
it. I would
She
sleep
would
in
be
my car.
too damn embarrassed. Her red would be like a Boston baked bean back there. Wouldn't be able to cope with herself. But Joey says, I feel like Josh is more of a Spice Girls song. So tell me, Joey, do you want to be my lover?
Joey, who are you trying to get with here? Is it Rich or is it Josh?
He knows he's
Oh,
better
man.
off with me. Joey, I love you, son. You're
my cousin.
truly
No,
you're
I'm
truly
a player.
hilarious, and man, I have nothing but a great time with you. Last night we had a great time. Thank you. That was great.
Good job.
We should actually record our late night phone calls
No,
Yes,
no,
yes. because they are legend.
No,
Hold up, wait for it. Dairy.
Dairy.
And you know what? You've got Skylar here, totally in love with Tamara.
Yeah, she's my best friend now. You have Joey, I have Tamara.
Okay. So when I move to Canada and you throw Tamara out, she's got a place to live.
All right.
Right here at the rescue.
Adventures with Mikey says, how can he be your lover since he was your daddy's last week? You gotta keep it in the family, bro.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
West Virginia.
He did not just say that. The mountain highness.
Mama,
Mountain mom, yeah. What's the rest of it?
take me home.
To
Country
the
roads.
place
Yeah, I can play.
I deserve, country road, West
You
Virginia.
can't. You can't. It's YouTube. You can't.
No, I can play it.
No, you can't. You're done.
Can't play it on here because
Yeah,
they'll
you can't
demonetize us.
No, I'm not gonna play it. I just don't want my phone back.
Can't have the phone.
And Lori said, that's why Skylar doesn't talk to me
Right.
no more. I've been replaced.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, by Tamara. I'm kidding. Sorry, Lori. You haven't been replaced at all.
Lori, just
You
call
haven't,
her.
you haven't messaged me at all.
Lori, just call her, and I will give her the phone at that point, and you can talk
Yeah,
to
Lori
her.
called me.
Please.
Lori is her long lost mother.
If she leaves this room for 30 seconds, I'll be the happiest man ever.
Oh my God.
Josh, do you want
Really?
to get the pimp slap too?
I taught her this last week.
What
But she always
baby
smacks
powder?
me, I say something, and I'm like, woman, I'm gonna give you this
Yeah,
pin slap.
pin slap,
Hey, Josh, do you want to find out?
It's a
Do you want to
feeling.
find out?
Yeah.
Hey, all I gotta say, you act like a man, you'll get treated like a man.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Josh,
just saying,
Wait.
this pimp hand ain't strong
I
for
think
nothing.
Josh just said, I think I can take you.
He said, I think
The
I
ones
can
you
punch
love
you.
get this.
Wait,
side,
it's
but
Lori
you don't
calling.
get that side.
Wait, Lori's calling. That means I can have my phone back.
Thanks, Lori. Love you. All
Lori, save me.
right, you gotta go in the other room with that.
No. She's on the live stream.
It's the double echo through there. You
No,
can't
You
do
can't
it.
do that.
No.
I'll go see what Lori has to say.
Thank you, Lori. You got rid of her for us.
Children,
Lori,
just
help
don't
me.
listen. When are they gonna
Tell
learn?
I don't
everybody.
know.
Hey,
If William
hashtag free
changes his way,
Sky.
there you go. Now move left.
Hey,
Move
hashtag free
No.
Skyline.
Let this way.
You gotta move
Move
left.
right. My right.
He said, "Oh, left. Oh no, wait, no,
Wait,
this is the L."
left. This is right. Oh my goodness. Your cousin's fun. She's fun.
She's great. She's great.
You know, her choice of boyfriends, though. Oh my goodness.
Well,
You know,
Miller's,
when
Miller,
I
Miller's
knew
have
her
never
for a
been good
year,
pickers.
right before she moved in here,
Mhm.
and this whole relationship with her boyfriend
Yeah.
was fucking made me crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, then why? And she's told me this and
Okay.
that.
It's a Miller trait. It's
We
a Miller
have
trait.
24 minutes to make this live stream the greatest it's ever been.
Let's stand up, turn around, and
I'm
all.
not making
and
out with y'all.
all
I'm not making
move
out with
Joey.
you guys.
No, we gotta
I'm
move
not,
Joey.
I'm not making
We
out
gotta
with you
move
guys.
Joey.
I'm sorry.
Who's
I know where Josh is
All
going
right,
with
you
this.
kinda
I'm not
gotta
doing
take
it.
the chair and sit
I
back
draw a
because
Decent
line.
this
I
is
draw
like
a line.
a three-way. You know,
I draw a line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's moon Joey.
I'd do anything for you guys, but not that.
Very
You
nice
tidy
to
whities or boxers?
I'll kiss a fish. I'll kiss
Oh
a
my
Are
fish,
you tidy
but
whities or boxers?
not a dude. Not huh?
Are you tidy whities or boxers?
You know what? The public doesn't need to know that.
Okay, well, if the three of us stand up, turn around, and drop our drawers,
Adventures with Mikey.
me and Josh are tidy whities.
So this kind of relates to our fish outside, itty bitty and P Diddy.
Itty bitty. Betty.
You're Biddy.
Betty. Wait a minute. I am not sure I like this.
I can't say this on my show.
Not with the ladies.
You go away. Bye-bye.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Itty
Um,
bitty.
bye, Felicia. Oh, why did your cousin got at me?
Is this helping the algorithm? I just want to know.
No,
Is this helping
not
the
at all.
algorithm?
Not at all. And once we moon Joey, then yes.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, I guess I can take one for the team. I guess-
Naked.
Adventures with Mikey says, drop them, you guys.
Mikey, this is not OnlyFans. I got to tell you.
Not only
This
that,
is not OnlyFans.
Unfiltered fish keeper, $2 says I have the weirdest boner right now.
oh my God, that's hilarious.
Weird? Weird boners? There's no weird.
You gotta move back over this way. She's wanting.
Okay.
See, if you just stagger people like forward back, we ain't gonna move.
We
She's
need
just,
stadium seating
back
in
there.
The
there.
problem
We need
is, look
stadium
how big
seating.
my head looks compared to him.
Yeah, it's
His
the
head
same.
is half the size of mine.
Everything's
But if I-
proportional.
if I-
Everything's
If
proportional.
I scoot back, now look how small my head is compared to his.
You have a big head, Rich. Everything's proportional, like my cousin said.
You're rolling over your headphones.
Yeah, that ain't gonna.
You're gonna break them.
Can't see him. Don't know it. It's all right.
Outside
Sorry,
of-
guys. The next time we have a guest on the live stream, you can't hear my dad.
We're buying equipment. We'll be having the headphones with the mic up front.
Whenever that comes, it's been in the mail now for like 5 months.
It's
A
happening.
year. 2 years.
10 years later, back in my day, we were gonna order these mics and
I walked to
touchpads.
school uphill in the snow both ways.
So back to what I was saying, we have 21 minutes to make this the greatest live stream.
So let's
Ever
moon
today.
Joey.
Guess what? My best friend's
I'm ready. Are you ready?
One.
Nobody
ready.
wants to see. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see
I'm ready.
skid marks.
No one wants to see skid marks.
Did you
Josh,
say skid marks?
Hey, it's got to be relatable.
Oh my
This
God.
show has to be relatable, and skid marks are relatable.
Hashtag skid marks is the drinking word next week.
No skid marks here. Trust me.
I don't know. You're kind of getting to that age.
I am not forgetful enough to forget wiping my butt. Okay.
Accidents
I don't
happen.
know.
Accidents
Yeah,
happen.
Accidents happen.
you never know.
Besides, I got Skylar to help me now.
Professional butt
I'm
wiper.
kidding, I'm kidding. She's hired as a professional butt wiper. Look, that girl won't even clean up after TJ. She won't clean up after me.
Oh,
I love how this guy's like the ultimate hype man. I say professional butt wiper. He's laughing. Professional butt wiper.
That's his cousin,
It's
too.
awesome.
I gotta have some value. I gotta have some value.
He finds the humor.
All right,
Joey.
He's a Miller.
We love you. I love you. You're my bro.
No,
bro.
like he
Period.
really is in love with you.
Oh, she's stopping.
No, he really is.
Stop it. Joey's going to see.
All right, now someone's gonna crop that picture of him
Oh,
on
no.
your shoulder,
Oh, no.
and it's gonna be captioned. Joey's gonna see it.
Dude,
It's
that
gonna
time
be
I got
pictured.
drunk and I grabbed the toilet paper roll and started trying to drink and there was nothing.
I'm sure that went viral.
It showed up as memes the next
Oh,
day.
yeah.
There was like pictures
I'm
of
sure.
people dissected it and put it together. Oh my God. I didn't remember it at all.
That's good. That's right.
I did swear
That's
I would
rich.
never get that
That's-
drink again.
that's
or that
rich.
drunk again.
That's
Get that drink again.
I would never get that drink
Well,
again.
well, you're well on your way, buddy.
What's the problem, Mossifer?
Right. No, we were talking about Joey. I was going to buy him a house to move down here so he could live right next to us, you know?
Wow.
Expensive house.
Common law, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He must
It's
be
a common
out
law.
like a horse.
Little Joey's hung like a horse.
Hung like a fish.
That's what I want in life. Come on.
I mean, you're the one offering to buy him a house. What other reason do you have?
Because we have so much fun. Oh my God. He is hilarious.
I'm
to
trying
talk
to get Tamara on
I'm
the
telling
line,
you,
too.
he is so hilarious. We have so much fun.
I gotta be.
We laugh our butts off.
All right, so people just coming on are wondering who our guest is. He's actually the leader of the Zoological Society over the entire United States. He does some really amazing stuff.
Scout's honor.
Lying.
You guys are both.
You're over here, Scout's honor.
Yeah, 3 fingers. Scout's honor.
This is Tyler's cousin over here.
Josh.
He's actually the cool one of the family. He does conservation work down in Florida. Yeah.
That part is true. That part is true. That's right.
Yeah, he is my cousin too. That also is true.
That is also true. Yeah, proud of it. Loud and proud.
And he's a cool one.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna replace him with or me with him?
Gladly.
Alrighty then. That was
He
that.
makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
You can let her drive your truck. You can stay
Yeah,
here.
you can drive the trucks. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
drive the
every
trucks.
switching spots now.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah. This place is a boyhood dream. This is what I would have dreamed of as a kid. This place.
See, now that's all. I wanted my kids to have, a good time. And I built a car with Richie, and then I didn't know I was turning Josh jaded against cars. And then when it come time for him to build a car, because Richie moved out, he got his house.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
What?
I'm buying a hot ride. It's coming home next week.
What is it?
It's a tea bucket.
You're making your daddy proud.
Which one?
I'll show you a picture.
But no, look at that. Look at the screen drop in the background. That is the lengths. That's an example of the lengths
I'm
that a
joking.
parent will
I'm
go
not
to
buying
for a
tea bucket.
child.
Yeah.
I had
That
been looking for
background
him
right there.
for you, though.
But
Josh,
I'm
should-
buying a tea bucket, just not right now.
Josh,
but
you'll like this
I
comment.
am going on vacation next month, so I won't be here for the
Where are
Friday
you
live
going?
stream.
You'll like this
We're
comment.
going down to the 40 Keys.
Awesome.
I can go to
Awesome.
the Keys with you.
Sean
Can you
H.
find a nurse
Awesome.
to watch my boy?
If you
I'll
need a place
watch
to
it
stay,
for you.
We're going down Monday through Friday. We're flying down.
Wait, you can leave your girlfriend. Love you, Brittany, but you can leave your girlfriend home, and me, you, and Joey can go.
you need
know
a
what,
place
Sean?
to stay. You got one. I'm in Fort Pierce. It's halfway through Florida.
Sean H said, "How was Skylar like that? Was such a cool cousin."
Exactly. That's
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Thank you.
I have a really bad itch on my eye. I'm sorry. I can't get rid of this itch.
She's flipping us both off.
I'm just saying it has to be a relation through marriage.
Right, are you guys real cousins or through
Real.
marriage?
We're real cousins.
Real cousins.
It's not
Like-
marriage. It's real.
Like,
So the
like
Miller thing is
real
real?
fake or like
No.
real?
No,
We're
not
blood
you
related.
two. Not
Well,
you
wait,
two.
wait.
real.
We're the Millers. They weren't really.
Family,
No,
right?
we're blood related. We're blood
Yeah,
related.
blood
I'm gonna need to see some test results.
birth certificates.
Dude, you might see some yeehaw shit in there.
Okay, so wait. If you guys are blood related, have you ever actually had sex?
Well,
The fucking question is that? You
I'm making sure you're not, Appalachian related.
no.
oh, you were talking about West Virginia.
I did live in Kentucky.
I was-
I did live in Kentucky for a while.
Dude, you
She
think
did
we
visit-
said
See,
this
He
time?
did
you
visit
should have left
Kentucky.
that,
Your
that
uncle be
statement
trying to
with
hit.
we were
Nah,
talking
I
about West
can't see
Virginia. Then it would have been much funnier because at
Right.
first it just seemed creepy as shit.
Oh, that was creepy?
No.
But like
That's never
if you
happened.
mention West Virginia, it's all fun
And then
and
it's
games.
normal?
Hey, we
It's
love you
normal.
guys in West Virginia. My family's from West Virginia. My father was a
That
coal
makes a
miner.
lot of sense.
Wait, hold
Wait.
up. My
Wait.
father and his 18 brothers and sisters were all mostly coal miners. The girls weren't.
Makes a lot
But
of
they
sense.
moved up here to Ohio, and now there's so many. When you go to the Price family reunion, there's like 300 people there. You go there for a date, actually. No, I'm kidding.
That was just
Rich.
he said it.
Wait. Let me get this straight. Were the Eagles playing at the last family reunion?
No.
Oh,
Were the Eagles playing at the last bit? That's good, Josh. That's really good.
both of you guys. And you guys have to gatekeep my ass. I
You
do
gotta
this.
understand.
See,
You've been
what-
very
When you
good.
go to the
There's a
family
difference.
reunion, No, these people are so good-hearted, salt of the earth
But
people.
they're
No,
they're
they're
different.
great. And they bring the best food.
One of us is
You
from
go
my-
to a hillbilly
Yeah,
There's
reunion,
a major
there's the
difference.
best
Okay,
food.
what's Josh? What's the difference?
I'm funny. That's the difference.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. Now that I got everyone to laugh, we got
By the way,
15 minutes.
The Price Workman Family Reunion is this week.
I seen it on my
In West
calendar
Virginia.
because you have everything tied to the Ohio Fish Rescue
Right.
account. So all your contacts, your
Yes.
calendar dates,
It is this week.
your
We can
family
take the Camaro
family
and
reunion.
go down there and be the Richard Petty of the Price family. Trust me, when we pull that Camaro off of the trailer and it starts up and
Oh,
they
yeah.
hear it, oh yeah, we will be Richard
Yeah,
Petty
yeah,
in the
those-
Price family reunion.
That's your bona fide.
Trust me.
Okay, for one, you're not spending $1,000 to drive the Camaro down to the family reunion.
Oh, we will be loved in the door.
Where there's gravel roads and dirt roads in West Virginia and mountain mamas and
They'll name a hauler after you if you drive that Camaro up in there.
I will have Camaro Holler named after me.
Tamara, where are you? Tamara's texting me back, but she's not messaging on the live stream. What's up with that, Tamara? Huh?
She's scurred.
Heard.
So
Yeah,
your
of
boyfriend's
you.
on the live stream. He's not scurred.
everyone's screwed.
My phone died. It's Tamara. She might be watching.
Seriously?
I was texting her. Tamara and I are best friends.
You can use my phone.
Do you have Tamara's number?
I will even. Of course I do.
You do?
Oh.
Joey?
Joey run.
And that's the cutest baby ever. That's my granddaughter.
Call her. Do you actually have
Cutest.
Tamara's number on
First.
there?
Baby.
First
Oh.
first big grandbaby.
First grandbaby.
First. The first is
Only
You don't have Tamara's
for
number on
now,
here.
but my
I don't have Tamara's number. I got Joey's number. That's what matters.
the first
old
is special.
Joey.
The first one is always the
Call
my
Joey, I
oldest
guess, for
brother
Tamara.
is now having twin girls.
Yeah.
I told him he better.
My oldest
be ready.
son's having twin girls. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, twins run in our family.
Can you
Oh,
not
like,
call
on-
people on
on my
live stream?
mom's side.
Let
No.
the man be in peace.
No. It's, you don't understand.
I do understand, and I'm protecting Joey's innocence here.
No, Rich, tell him. Tell him it's okay.
After the stream,
No, now.
Kid me.
No, Tamara.
Kid me.
I'm
Yeah.
friends with Tamara.
I don't care who you're friends with. I'm friends with Bob the Builder.
Here,
Bob
I'm
the
over here.
Builder.
I'm trying to protect our people and everyone else. You just don't care.
Do I care?
Unfiltered Fish Keeper, $2 says rafting down the Deliverance River in the Camaro.
Deliverance River. That's awesome.
That's
That's a
great.
great one.
That's great.
That's great.
Our people rock.
Deliverance River.
I tell you, I
I
hang out
didn't-
with my friends, and every Friday
Listen,
night is a great
I
time.
didn't see a negative comment in the whole bunch.
Right.
I've never seen an audience like this. This is the
These
best audience
people
I
are
have ever
awesome.
seen. No trolls. This was amazing. I'm impressed.
The closest thing to negative was Joey was jealous.
It's true yet.
You know, it's gonna happen.
He not answering. He saw it.
Come on, Joey. I'm trying to talk to Tamara.
Nobody wants to
Oh,
answer.
Joey's not
Your
answering.
call has been forwarded.
Joey don't want to talk to you.
No, Tamara does though.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she does. She was.
Really?
He was forced into that conversation.
Right,
Just because
right.
she replied doesn't mean she wants to.
Joey's like, my dude's rich. You better get along with Skylar.
That might have been how it went, but that's still how it went.
Okay, so let's see what's next here. Marie Dean says Skylar's a sweetheart.
We got
I know that.
Drogan Chick, $10 says the cousin seems cool and all, and no offense to him, but I have boiling rage towards the FWC since the April 6th, 3 officers
What's
Kill.
FWC?
Chris Coffey's pregnant pet boa on accident.
Yeah, FWC is the wildlife enforcement in in
Florida
Florida.
Wildlife
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah.
Wait, was that actually what it stood for?
FWC.
Yeah.
Right.
Florida
Yeah.
Wildlife Control.
And then what happened?
Yeah.
Guessed it.
Yeah, so they keep law and order down there. They make sure that people in the marine environment don't run afoul of the law. And
This guy did.
yeah,
People wanted.
But you see, that's any wildlife, officers anywhere. I guarantee you, in every state you're in, there are wildlife officers who take the animal and say, hey, it's going to a thing, and they take it out back and shoot it or kill it. And that's why it is more pertinent for you guys to bring your animals to a rescue like ourselves, who actually take care of the animal, than having the wildlife, conservation or wherever they are, like your local game warden come in. They show up with a tractor trailer. Yeah,
100%, 100%.
they show up with a tractor trailer and take your animals.
It's my boy Joey.
No.
What's up, Joey?
Because you don't know what's going to happen to them.
Right, correct.
Did you?
We
Here,
need
let's show Josh wrong.
Did you get this one?
Yes.
we need more rescues.
Joey's doing 9
like
tanks at
Ohio
the same time right
fish
now. Building.
rescue. We
Yeah,
need
My dude.
Hey, let's
Dude.
prove Josh wrong right now.
Hey,
Together
I
with
can't-
the-
Oh.
Can you chill out?
no. What Josh said was very important.
Yeah.
And
Very
Joey,
important.
listen, Josh, this is DIY Joey, your mother.
Oh yeah. Well, my mother was texting me nudes last
Oh,
weekend.
stop it. He said his mother
Said,
was
"You like
texting
this
him
big
nudes
guy?"
this weekend.
Wow, that's just changed.
That's
real fast.
disgusting. What is wrong with him? Did you get this one?
Yes.
Oh my
I have proof. I have text, messages, visual representation. They are not pretty.
So we are all caught up then.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So DIY Joey called. The thing was, the Skylar was like, Tamara's not answering my call. And I'm like, yeah, DIY
I was trying to
Joey's
save you, Joey. I took the phone. I ended the calls. I'll put an end to it after
Yeah.
the stream once and for all.
She used my phone because Tamara wasn't answering her phone and her phone died. So she used my phone to call you to talk to
There's
Tamara.
a reason if someone doesn't want to answer.
That's what I try to explain to her. There's a reason if somebody don't answer, they don't want to talk to you.
Like, there's nothing more annoying when
Gotcha.
you ignore a call, then they call again. You're like, I ignored you the first time, and then the third time, and then the fourth time.
Right,
You're like, I don't
right.
want to talk to you.
Oh shit.
Like, I'll blatantly ignore a call and text you back.
Still
Like, what
live.
do you
You're
want?
on here live. Everyone's watching. DIY Joey on the phone live with Big Rich.
He said,
He
"Oh
said,
man."
Oh Jesus.
He said, "Wow." He sounds like Owen Wilson over there.
He
Wow.
says, I didn't think of boot that. Friday nights, you're supposed to drink. You don't call me without drinking, son.
All right, Dominic $2 says, "How is your fish tank going, Skylar?" Skylar is not in here right now.
Well, you can answer that. You saw it today.
Yeah.
It's our fish tank with the
The beta in it.
the beta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The plants in it are beautiful.
Oh shit.
Looks very healthy.
We took that cat in
it's the
today
happiest
and had
environment.
it,
Beta
giving it
field.
shots, and the whole place went crazy about. Oh my God, where did you get this cat? It looks so amazing, and the cat was just like the star of the show there, and
Oh yeah,
And
everybody was obsessed with
everybody was obsessed with him. So you're the
He's
main
got
thing,
screws loose. He's weird.
Well, no, he's high.
I'm calling him normal.
He got
From now
he
on,
got 3 shots today,
that cat
and
is
I'm
not
telling you,
low
when you try and pick him up, he's screaming and hissing, and
that
That's
cat's
the one
acting
that
name,
weird.
he's
he's never acted like this
cat's
before.
name is
I've
now
never seen one.
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Because I'm telling you, today he was psycho. She brought him home from this place having all these shots, and all he
Norman
did was
Bates.
sleep for like three hours. Then
I can picture the monogram child now.
How's your
then
fish tank
she
going,
tried
Skylar?
picking him up, and he's like,
$2 for
Norman
Dominic.
Bates, just saying.
Can we tell him that
What?
we got something else coming for Nige?
What's that?
Somebody said, "How's your fish tank going, Skylar?"
You
I
can tell.
answered for you.
If you call Tamara now, Tamara will answer the phone.
My phone's dead.
Her
I'll-
phone's dead. In other words, I'd have to hand her my phone. You'd have to hand Tamara your phone, and
Yeah.
that's the only.
She's
way
like, thank
we're
God.
getting out of this.
No, me and Tamara always.
Thank the dear Lord, baby Jesus. He's really, there. He's looking out for me.
All right, brother. You take care. Okay,
Oh,
bye.
see, people are asking, are you talking to Joey, Josh, or us?
Joey.
You gotta stop doing that.
Tamara
Stop
will
answering
answer when I call
calls.
her.
Stop. Joey just said he's out in the gallery, and Tamara's in the house, and your phone's dead. Let it charge up.
It's church.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
call her.
guys. I'll handle
We
it
only have
after
3
the stream
minutes,
in 3
yeah.
minutes. All right, Dragon Chick says $5. The pregnant boa is legal to own in Florida. They mistook it for berms and retics because they were incompetent.
I can see that happening though.
Interesting.
I mean, they all look alike. Burmese, retics,
That's racist.
boas.
That's racist.
I don't care. They do look alike.